Welcome back to 504 Road Trips. In today's video, we continue north on US 1 beginning at Florida mile 268.3. As we enter the Port St. Lucie city limits, US 1 begins as an 8-lane divided highway lined with large retail centers and restaurants. Before long, it'll narrow to 6 lanes and a dedicated bike lane will appear on the right side. Port St. Lucie has a population of 245,036 according to the 2023 American Community Survey, with a median household income around $74,900 and a median owner-occupied home value near $397,500. The city's modern growth traces to the late 1950s when General Development Corporation began building out River Park and nearby tracts along the North Fork of the St. Lucie River. At Port St. Lucie Boulevard, we meet the eastern terminus of State Road 716, which runs west to Florida's Turnpike at exit 142 before the roadway continues as local and county designations toward Palm City. Off route, Port St. Lucie hosts spring training for the New York Mets, and the St. Lucie Mets play at Clover Park. As we entered Port St. Lucie, we also crossed into St. Lucie County, which has an estimated 373,586 residents in 2023. The county seat is Fort Pierce, and the county's name ultimately honors St. Lucia from a Spanish outpost founded on her feast day. County-wide annual draws include the St. Lucie County Fair in late February and the Navy SEAL Museum's Muster Weekend in November, both up the road in Fort Pierce. Now we enter River Park, an unincorporated census-designated place surrounded by Port St. Lucie. River Park had 6,514 residents at the 2020 census and predates Port St. Lucie's incorporation. When the city formed in 1961, River Park chose to remain unincorporated, and today it's a mostly residential community with small centers along US 1. Local streets connect east toward the North Fork of the St. Lucie River and west into older subdivisions. Services, dining, and lodging are readily available a short drive north and south on the highway, while riverside parks and boat launches nearby offer kayaking and wildlife viewing opportunities just off-route. We conclude today's video at mile 274.3 as we leave River Park. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment below, share and follow us on social media, and join us for our next 504 road trip.